Welcome back to the channel. Strengthening institution to power the nation. Post the Industrial Revolution, commercial successful organizations have become the third pillar of the nation, building along with two age-old pillars, government and civil society. Some experts have expressed their experience, professional experience at the nation building series of dialogues and emphasize the key to building the good institution and thereby a resilient and empowered nation. The corporate's role highlights some of the sons of the soil like NTPC, Reliance, Tata's and organizations such as Maruti in the automotive sector. The expert explained how the contribution of this institution play an instrumental role in nation building. Each of these organizations has made phenomenal contribution, not only in the form of giving revenues to the government, but also in various other forms like skill development, managerial manpower, technology, and training that spread all over the system and the country throughout the organization. Drawing on his boardroom leadership experience in prestigious organizations like Tata Group, Larsen and Toubro, and Reliance, the expert have gained the experience around 15 to 20 years, and he explained the fact that he pointed out some managerial success lies in the institution culture that is consciously cultivated, quoting to a survey that validated NTPC's managerial manpower development capabilities. They mentioned that over 2,000 employees of NTPC who had started their career as NTPC executive trainee had subsequently held senior position in many top corporate houses and large power companies. Recollect the remark of one such top executive who was associated with Alstom in Asia, saying that the DNA acquired at NTPC drive to achieve the goals and target for his current employers. NTPC has consistently met with 90 to 20% of installed power generation capacity to fulfill the 25 to 26% of electricity demand in the country, which is a testament to its culture that prioritized the efficiencies and productivity. The Reliance and Maruti and more organizations needed to deliver efficient performance to make a significant difference to nation building. The cost overruns resulting from delays are an enormous loss to national revenue. Most of these mentioned causes of delays are controllable, as evidenced by the NTPC and by the Reliance when they built the world's largest refinery at a cost much lower than estimates of engineering giant. Starting with the invention of the program project evaluation and the review technique in the US in 1957, the elucidated how the project management techniques helps deliver value to the nation through the execution of large capital incentive project with no time and cost overruns. According to the report submitted by in February 2021 by the Union Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, 44% of the central project surveyed reported cost overruns amounting to 4.29 lakh crore rupees. Considering all unreported and delayed projects across the states, the aggregate amount of cost overruns could be 4 to 5 times higher at a 15 to 20 lakh crores. The cost overrun resulting from delay, and he also mentioned the national revenue losses. Most of these mentioned losses are caused for the controllable. Reliance and NTPC, when they built the world's largest refinery, is also, he mentioned that the institution should track this project from the beginning and not when this due to the date for result near. To prepare not only project managers but also eliminate the last minute overruns that bleed the company. Taking China as an example, the expert opinion suggests that how the country with its differential political and ideological stand is a good case study for the infrastructural project management. Expert also noted that how the Three Gorges project, largest of its kind in the world, has completed on time. The project manager should be trained periodically to remain updated. He reflected on how agile organization structures and logical system approaches can bring the success. Expert defines this as a place where the responsibility is fixed and leaders inside and outside the boardroom are unified and committed to learning. These timely lessons from the people come at a time when India stands at the crossroads and faces challenges to economic recovery. Good leaders and good enterprises are a lesson for the nation, and he once believed that the people who build institutions serve as nation builders not merely by contributing revenue through taxes, but by contributing to scale building, development of managerial skill, technical innovation, and subsequently by dissipating some learning through the country. In recent times, there is a blinding halo around the fintech startup. Their potential for success is such that the largest player in the venture finance are queuing up with the investment. The successful IPO are providing their bets right and further feeding this fringy. The pipes that carry the world's most precious community, and the community have always been an important, that is no longer money but the data about money. That is a virtuous, mutually reinforcing loop between data and money. The proliferation of smartphones and the universal growth in e-commerce is seen by all as a value accelerator. The pandemic has further made this accessible experience provided by the accelerated innovation a dire necessity. As a result, more than 20% of all funds given to startup in 2021 went to fintech. It was the single largest recipient. The retooling of fintech and its existential challenges to traditional banking is depicted as the acquisition of promising startup. That has been a long-standing strategy of Visa and MasterCard. This has been muscle building by this duopoly to add technology and processing capabilities. Both Visa and MasterCard are still very much in play as acquirers, investor, principals. However, the game is now bigger. From an evolutionary perspective, the banking sector is ripe for disruption, and traditional banking has been giving a new age financial experiences. The Chinese giant Alibaba and Tencent made their fortunes building payment network, then reducing the interchange fees and then launching an integrated social and e-commerce platform. The traditional four-party model of Visa and MasterCard, comprising the issuer, acquirer, merchant, and the customer, is still flourishing, but its underlying economics is being undercut in a big way. The new challenges are armed with the better information about customer today than any bank. They can lend with low risk, and if borrowers do not pay back, they can be ostracized from the social and e-commerce platform, which amount to an existential matter today. The information asymmetry is extremely powerful as its institution like Ant Financial with first, second and third party dataset and can triangulate in real time and make very sharp predictive assessment on a borrower's viabilities and other informations. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.